today, we're going to give instruction on how to change a flat tire. First off, locate your spare tire. Spare tire is underneath of this vehicle. And then you locate your tools. Right here we have the jack and the wheel lug tool. This is what takes the nuts off of the physical wheel. This one happened to be in the back corner of this vehicle. In other vehicles, the jack and the tools may be under the seat. So we're going to set this up here. The jack is going to go right here on the frame on this vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and pull the handle out so we can get it to turn. Set the camera back over here to where everything can be seen. Before you ever jack the vehicle up, you need to put your tool on here and loosen the lug nuts. Just a little bit. Because once it's up in the air, it's going to try and turn on you. The whole wheel is going to try and turn on you. That is, if you try and take them loose when it's up in the air. Another smart thing to do, this vehicle did come with these little triangle wedges. These triangle wedges are what they call wheel chocks or wheel stops. So make sure the vehicle doesn't move. Put it in front of one of the tires that you're not going to be taking loose. Got all of our lug nuts loose. We're going to start turning the jack to go up. This one has never been used, so it is very stiff. Got working a little bit. Spot for that one right here. Up. I'm gonna crank it on up. Another thing to keep in mind, if you have a flat tire and you need to change it, the more level of a place that you can get the vehicle to change it, the better. You want to be as close to level ground as possible so your jack doesn't move, so the vehicle doesn't try rolling when you have it up in the air on the jack like this. See, we've got this flat tire almost all the way off the ground, but that's not going to be high enough for a fully inflated tire. Give me a few moments and I'll finish jacking this thing up. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our tool here. We're going right here to the back. There's that little slot right there on this vehicle. That's how you let the spare tire down. You put your tool in there, pull it, and watch the tire come down. this one here. I have to carefully pick up. Take this piece here, turn it at an angle, set it up on top of the tire. We can pull the cable to the side, pull the wheel out, bring it over here, and bolt it back on. Started all of our lug nuts, all of them threaded in as far as we could by hand. And we're going to take our tool and we're going to snug them up just a little bit before we ever put any pressure on the tire. This is to make sure that the wheel is bolted all the way up nice and tight to what they call the hub. That's where it bolts to. So you just want to make sure it's nice and flat. Get them to where they're fairly tight. The holes. So snug, and it'll be mounted up nice and tight. Now we're going to take the jack, and we're going to start letting it down. Now have the jack all the way loose to where it comes out, so we can take our tool. And with this one being a 5 lug, we're going to do this in a star pattern. You can start at any point, but you want to do it in a star pattern. We're going to start here on the bottom one. Push it down, make sure it's nice and tight. We're going to go to the next one. It's nice and tight. Go to this one. It's nice and tight. There we have our spare tire changed. Now, next thing to do, now that we have our tire changed, is we're going to go ahead, we're going to get our tire chocks, and get them and bring them back to the back. We'll get ready to put that away when we're all done, because this spare tire was on a cable underneath the car. We've got to remember to turn that, to raise that cable back up before we go to drive off. So, and that's just you rotate this the opposite direction you turned it to let it down. It should be left to let the tire down and right to raise it back up. See, we're most of the way up, so whenever you get it to the top, you'll feel it gets resistance. You don't need to put a lot of pressure on it. So let's see here. There, it just felt tight. If you look, it is raised up all nice and tight up there, so it's not going to be flopping around, not going to catch anything. We'll set that in there. Then we'll let our jack down and we'll put it back away, and we'll throw the other tire into the back so that we can go and get a new tire. Alright, thank you for tuning in.